Are there any other items?
And if anyone does not want to sign it, I'm happy to sign it.
Okay,
Nobody
I
signed
have another question, for the Public Relations Committee. I'd like to know, when we expect to hear the recommendations regarding the recording of our meetings. Is this gonna happen before the next meeting, so we can vote on it?
As I stated in my committee report, Lisa, I did say that we had asked Mr. Wasco to find out information
Yeah.
regarding, and then we would all have a discussion, and we would respectfully have the board vote if we were going to move into that direction based upon the information that we receive.
Okay, so by the next board meeting?
I would say that the information that I will look into in terms of these things should be completed by the next board meeting, and we will go through our committee process with public relations and have information prepared for the board so that at the next meeting, a full board discussion can take place with regards to what and how that will look like and how we're going to move forward.
Excellent, thank you.
Thank you for clarification.
Sure.
Anything else?
Yes, I have one more. Trish, you had read a statement last month at the board meeting. I had sent you several emails asking you who wrote the statement, and I've never received a response, and I would like a record.
I did respond to you and said to give me a call, but you never did. But for the record, I consulted with the board attorney and New Jersey school boards.
Okay. I responded back to you and I said I would be happy to talk to you after it went on official record. Thank you. And I was also, were any other board members consulted prior to you reading the statement?
Not in the writing of it, just I was approached by board members that we needed to make a statement or something.
Did you share the statement with any board members?
I did not.
prior?
The statement was finished right before the board meeting.
Okay, so nobody was aware of the statement prior?
Not the
Of reading it.
specific words, no. No one
Thank you.
read it.
Thank you very much.
So then the statement would be a personal statement as opposed to a board statement. I just want to put that out there because when I was approached by what the statement might be about earlier in the week, it was completely different than the statement, and I'm putting quotes around that word, that was made that day. So I think it should be clarified that that was your personal statement, whether there's agreement by other board members or not, and not a board statement.
I would disagree and say it's a board statement when the majority of the board is in agreement on something. It is the board speaking.
Did you, actually, nobody consulted,
You wasn't consulted upon any other person on the board. Who else read it? Because I didn't read it and Lisa didn't read it.
yeah, I mean,
So
that would
who
be
read it
an
before
Oprah
you read it?
violation if you consulted with all of the board.
I
except
didn't
for-
consult
So then how do we know it was the
with people.
majority of the board?
Because some people contacted me on a one-to-one basis and made some comments, and I spoke with the attorney and New Jersey school boards, and it was well within my realm to make the statement on behalf of the board when the majority is.
Oh, boy, she
I
just
would like the
contradicted
minutes to
herself.
reflect that I feel it was a personal statement as opposed to a board statement. Thank you.
Very good.
I disagree with that.
Fine.
Any other comments, board discussion?
Last month, we went into executive session. Last month, we went into executive session, when we were discussing the COVID protocols. And the board attorney had said she would provide advice in executive session, and I was wondering what the technical reason was to go into executive session to make this discussion, that satisfies the sunshine law.
Go ahead.
Once again, I believe that information has been provided. I do not provide legal responses and guidance on my legal matters in terms of an opinion in public.
Okay, I had asked the board president on 2/15 for this information, and I'm just following up. Motion to adjourn.
Oh, wow. Sure.
McSorley.
They put on the spot and they adjourn.
No.
Aye.
No.
Just real quick, I don't think I mentioned.
No, I don't think we are, we need to go into executive session.
We are meeting to go into executive session. We're adjourning to go into executive session. Yes, fine.
Here we go again. to adjourn in a second.
Vanessa, does it matter that I voted no to go to executive session right now? You know, do we need a roll call for that?
Need a motion and a second. Not a vote.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's,
Keep them all with